What's up, Taiwan? I'm Erika Liu with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. As the National Congress of China's ruling Communist Party concludes, people in Taiwan have been watching events in Beijing carefully for any indication of a shift in cross-strait policy. Now that Chinese President Xi Jinping has been confirmed for a historic third term and is surrounded by loyalists at the top of the party, many are preparing for the worst. Jaime Ocon reports.
A row of Taiwanese tanks takes aim at targets on the water. It's practice for defending against an invasion from China. In Beijing, Chinese ruler Xi Jinping has secured a norm-breaking third term and stuffed the leadership with people loyal to his rule. Last week, he restated China's desire to, quote, reunify with Taiwan. Taiwan's military says it's adapting its strategy for dealing with Chinese aggression.
我们从人事方面，我们也在调，但不是针对他，你怎么调我就怎么变。我讲都是国防政策都有一定的脉络的，我们还是要很稳扎稳打的去做工作。
China sees Taiwan as part of its own territory and has not renounced the use of force to bring it under Beijing's control. Recently, U.S. and Taiwan defense officials have said that China could make a move to invade the island nation in the next few years.
大陆未来5年呢，这种加快加大对台统一的这个作为以及甚至用军事手段来这个施压台湾或者是美国呢持续的来提升跟台湾的政治跟军事上的关系呢。
While there is still debate over how the U.S. would respond to a possible invasion of Taiwan, analysts here say that China's President Xi Jinping is looking to resolve the, quote, Taiwan problem without interference from the West.
20大以后对台政策这方面两岸的问题要由中国人来解决嘛所以他会减少美国参与的这个力道不要让美国再扮演这个球员兼裁判的角色。
The People's Republic of China has never ruled Taiwan, but that hasn't stopped Beijing from deciding that taking control of the island is central to its nationalist agenda. Taiwan, though, with its own government, military, and democratic way of life, is not willing to submit easily to Chinese rule. The country's president, Tsai called for a resumption of dialogue between Taipei and Beijing in her National Day address earlier this month. But in Beijing, Xi seems intent on a very different agenda. Patrick Chen and Jaime Ocon for TaiwanPlus.
Taiwan's President Tsai Ing-wen on Monday warned of the threat to democracy from rising global authoritarianism. She made the comments as she met delegates to the 11th Global Assembly of the World Movement for Democracy, which is set to start in Taipei on Tuesday. About 300 people from 70 countries are taking part, including Nobel Peace Prize winner and renowned journalist Maria Ressa. Tsai is scheduled to open the event.
当前全球的民主发展正遭遇威权主义的拖堂挑战的之余呢，我们看到了威权政权透过经济战、资讯战、认知战等不同的方式，企图影响民主国家体制的稳定运作。
The status quo in the Taiwan Strait can only be altered peacefully and if both sides are in agreement. That's what the leader of a group of German parliamentarians visiting Taiwan has said. Peter Haidt of Germany's Free Democratic Party is heading a visit from the Parliamentarian Committee on Human Rights and Humanitarian Aid. They arrived on Sunday and are staying in Taiwan for 4 days. The group met President Tsai Ing-wen at the presidential office on Monday. Haidt encouraged Taiwan to end capital punishment. He described the death penalty as inhumane. The lawmaker also said Germany had been watching China's recent aggression.
Aus unserer Sicht steht Taiwan sozusagen im Zentrum des Wettstreits der Systeme. Und hier spreche ich nicht nur über verbale Angriffe auf Taiwan, sondern von einer nicht zu unterschätzenden tatsächlichen militärischen Bedrohung. Zuerst möchte ich bekräftigen, dass aus deutscher Sicht der Status quo in der Straße von Taiwan nur friedlich und im gegenseitigen Einvernehmen geändert werden könnte.
Taiwan's Vice President William Lai is headed to the Pacific nation of Palau at the start of November. Palau's President Sarongo Whips made a state visit to Taiwan earlier this month. He said he hoped the two sides can resume their tourism links following the pandemic. Taiwan and Palau are diplomatic allies. They tried to operate a travel bubble during the pandemic, but with only limited success. Now, Taiwan plans to resume flights to Palau from November 16th. Lai's visit will include a trip to the Rock Islands, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. With voting day fast approaching, campaigning for Taiwan's local elections in November is heating up. As Erika Liu reports, the leaders of the country's two main parties have been out making a push for their candidates on the campaign trail.
Bringing out the big guns. With just over a month to go before local elections, both of Taiwan's biggest parties have sent their political heavyweights to the south. President Tsai was in Tainan campaigning for her Democratic Progressive Party.
台南的黄伟哲足厉害，伊是连续4届优秀的立委，行政院的经费咧倒位，伊拢知。伊做市长了后，伊就拼性命来争取。
The head of the main opposition Kuomintang, or KMT, Eric Liu, was in the neighboring city of Kaohsiung. While promoting his candidate, he also took aim at the ruling party.
我觉得民进党培养这些侧翼打手，来造成台湾民主的倒退，真的是台湾民主的悲哀。
Another big name within the KMT also pitched in. Former Kaohsiung Mayor Han Kuo-yu stole the limelight at the rally for a Taipei city councilor. A controversial figure, Han claimed a resounding victory in Kaohsiung in 2018 before aiming for the presidency just 6 months after taking office. He lost that race and was then recalled as Kaohsiung mayor, the first city head to be recalled in Taiwan's democratic history. With just a few weeks left to go before voting day, political parties across the country are hitting the campaign trail hard. The public here in Taiwan will be casting their ballots to select the mayors, councilors, and local officials who will represent them for the next 4 years. With so much at stake, candidates are hoping that their heavyweights can help sway voters their way come Election Day. Klein Wong and Erika Liu in Taipei for TaiwanPlus.
Taiwan has announced another round of loosening COVID regulations as the nation continues its transition to post-pandemic life. Gym goers and participants in tour groups and religious activities will no longer have to be triple vaccinated starting November 7th, according to the new rules. This will also apply to staff and patrons at nightclubs, hostess bars, tea houses, and saunas. Also from November 7th, confirmed COVID-19 cases will no longer have to undergo a week of health self-monitoring. After self-isolating for 7 days, they will be able to return to normal life, provided rapid testing returns a negative result. Taiwan reported 26,000 new COVID-19 cases and 62 deaths on Monday. Taiwanese opera performer Chen Yalan has become the first woman to ever win Best Leading Actor in the country's most prestigious television awards, the Golden Bells. Chen won the award for her performance in the traditional Taiwanese opera Lord Jia Qing to the Journey and Taiwan. Women playing men is commonplace in Taiwanese opera, but it's unprecedented for the Golden Bell Awards Committee to recognize such performances as male roles.
感谢文化部。 感谢今年的评审，愿意肯定一位戏曲演员。纽约有百老汇，日本有能剧，意大利有歌剧，印度有宝莱坞。我愿意为唯一源自于台湾的原声剧种全力奉献。
Taiwan has taken bronze at the Under-23 Baseball World Cup. The host country beat Mexico 3-1 in Taipei on Sunday to secure third place at the international tournament, held every 2 years. Starting pitcher Lin Chen-shun allowed 1 run over 5 innings, and second baseman Chen Shenping knocked in all 3 of Team Taiwan's runs, a feat that earned him the game's MVP award. Japan were the overall winners of the tournament, beating South Korea 3-1 in the final. Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally today, we leave you with images of dogs getting dressed up for an early Halloween parade in New York. I'm Erika Liu. Take care and see you next time.